Hello and welcome to game number 2 of this best of 3 in the match that will decide which one of these two teams will move on to the lower bracket and which one will be moving on to the winner's bracket of the group stage of Group A. For the Corsair Gaming Summer Tournament we have got ourselves NEXT.kz taking on RoX.KIS. NEXT.kz one game down after previous game, so we'll be forced to win this game to force out a game number 3. While RoX.KIS, if they win this game, will move on to the winner's bracket finals tomorrow. Loser bracket round number 1 will be later tonight after this best out of 3, so we'll see who will be the one to take that slot, and I won't spoil who won the other game just in case you're watching VODs. Of course, with me is Kanaz, my co-caster, but before I let him speak I will also say that there is also a guy doing the stats today, and that is Musik. So you'll be seeing some in-game stats coming off from him. And yeah, Kanaz, so RoX versus NEXT.kz, we just saw NEXT.kz getting destroyed. What does NEXT.kz need to do to make sure that doesn't happen again?
I think they need to show us maybe something more modern with their draft, and it looks like they're already doing that. They picked up a lot of heroes that we don't really see anymore. Magnus pretty much completely ignored ever since the nerf to reverse polarity. We really don't see Shadow Demon the way we used to because other supports have sort of come to the forefront. I don't know. Just really their draft was pretty late game oriented. Obviously RoX picked something aggressive early on. They were able to move around a lot in the mid game, whereas nothing really happened for NEXT.kz, especially when you lose the laning phase as hard as they really did.
Yeah, and we are gonna see the Visage in the puck. I really like it. I haven't seen them playing that for a lot, so especially the Visage, I'm kind of curious to see how they do with that. That is a new hero, as you already mentioned. Gyro and Darkseer on RoX.KIS. Two strong heroes still, regardless of nerfs. So we're probably gonna see Nexus on the Gyrocopter. I'm curious to see what BZ is gonna play this time. I mean, his signature hero is the Gyrocopter. So
yeah, I don't know if we'll see him on the carry role, if that's going to be Tron, if it's going to be Nexus. They both played carries. I don't know which one's actually playing carry now. Nexus obviously the stand-in.
yeah.
I don't know, so it's hard to say who they're going to actually put on each hero, how they're going to lane things with these players nowadays. If they're going to swap roles around depending on what heroes they have, certainly possible. And they're actually going to pick a Shadow Demon up for themselves. So I talk about how we don't really see Shadow Demon that often, and RoX is like, well, we'll pick it too.
We see him banned out quite a lot lately, because it's one of those setup supports, of course. Still have Bane in the pool for that as well as a Rubik. We have a Nyx Assassin picked up by NEXT.kz. So I like that. I was hoping that they maybe weren't running it mid, maybe puck off lane, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But yeah, in terms of bans, Jakiro as well as Naga Siren banned out, so RoX, well, they do sometimes play it. It's kind of awkward bans though, with the Weaver and the Lone Druid getting banned out by RoX. Some strong offlaners banned, because that's still something like NEXT.kz kind of needs. They now have their 2 supports and a mid lane, so they need a carry and they need an off lane, if you're thinking about it in the traditional way, assuming that puck is indeed gonna be mid and Nyx Assassin is indeed gonna be a support. So we'll see what RoX will end up banning out, as we have got RoX themselves. They've got a 1 carry, a 1 off lane, they have 1 support, so they need also a mid. And then as last one, either a secondary support, and you still have the Lina in the pool for the follow-up disable, and there they go. And I was gonna say Leshrek after that one as well, but you know, he's not gonna get picked up. And then we only miss a solo mid for them.
Yeah, probably just some sort of solo mid if we're assuming Gyrocopter ends up as the carry with that tri-lane Shadow Demon Lina. It's a very powerful tri-lane, so I wouldn't be surprised to see that. They could run Gyro mid if they wanted to, if they want BZZ in the mid lane and they want to give him Gyrocopter, have the best of both worlds, but I wouldn't expect it. So yeah, looking for a solo mid. They have tons of options. Like I said last game, Queen of Pain, kind of a common matchup against Puck. Sort of a really skill-intensive one where it can go either way very easily. But there are other things they could decide to pick up as well, depending on what they're really looking for.
Yeah, I kind of like that where NEXT.kz is now in the position where they pick last. They pick up a Spectre carry. It's kind of newish, I guess. We'll see how they deal with that. This time they at least have got a bit more heroes that I think in mid-game will be able to do a lot more than just one Magnus would be able to. But NEXT.kz, they've got the 2nd pick after this one, so they will only pick their solo mid hero once RoX.KIS has done the same. So they will be able to just counter pick if they want to. So RoX.KIS, they're gonna try to already counter the mid they're planning on picking up, but with doing that, they will also give NEXT.kz maybe a bit of a hint about what they are going to be banning out, unless RoX.KIS is going to be doing the whole mind game thing. And that would, of course, be like banning out something right now that would counter a hero heavily, and then force NEXT.kz to ban out that hero so that RoX.KIS can pick up a hero that was never an issue to begin with, or something like that. They ban out a Clockwork. That would be one that can face the OD, by the way. Clockwork is one of the heroes that can actually deal with an OD fairly okay-ish.
I mean, I don't think NEXT.kz are looking for a mid hero really though.
Really? No, they're looking for a
off lane.
Off
That's
lane.
why they banned. That's why they banned Clockwork.
My bad.
Yeah, I don't think we're going
Awkward. Puck.
both
I
teams-
completely forgot that Puck was there. Well, when RoX.
It's because I think you mentioned it earlier that you might want to see it off lane.
Oh
but
yeah.
I don't know. I
details.
still think it's more likely they're probably just looking for some off laner here. They could pick up
Yeah.
something like Bounty Hunter very easily and just go for a really gank heavy lineup with the Nyx, the Bounty Hunter, Spectre able to haunt in.
Nature's Prophet.
They could also grab something like Nature's Prophet if they want to go more farm intensive. I don't know after last game if they're gonna want to go that route. They might be a little broken on that strategy on just going for the big farm. But this gives some split pushing potential. Spectre, a pretty powerful split pusher as well, just because you can haunt into fights very easily, so you can do pretty much whatever you want. I don't know who they're going to want to go for.
We'll see RoX first, and this is actually the last time that they have. There goes an OD. Well, I still was right with my OD. Thank you.
Yes, you were right with the OD, and OD a pretty good matchup for Puck, realistically.
Yes.
Being able to drain all of that mana from Puck makes it
Phase Shift,
kind of
though.
miserable.
Phase Shift doesn't
Well,
cost mana.
Phase Shift doesn't cost mana, but you can't use it to dodge Astral Imprisonment, so you're still going to be losing all of your mana, and you can dodge one orb, I guess, from...
Yeah, but
OD,
the thing is, though, like... The reason why OD is so annoying as well, like, apart from taking your mana, 'cause, like, that's just stupid to begin with, but... Or stupid for you if you are up against him, that is. Oh, hello, Doom. You're also gonna get denied farm, purely by... You know, you're gonna be in your Astral Imprisonment while the last hit is falling, so you don't get experience from that. So that alone is such a strong tool for OD, just to deny experience, and that's gonna put Puck in a tough position. We'll see how he does there. As a Stelcat will be playing Doom on the safe lane solo, I think. We're gonna see an aggressive tri-lane, perhaps. Or do you think Doom in the jungle and just leave the offlane open?
I don't know. They could do it either way, with Doom mid versus Outworld if they wanted to. And then send the off-lane Puck that you were talking about. It's certainly possible. I think that maybe is what they're thinking about, and they want to just dodge Puck from the OD, because it's a terrible, terrible matchup for Puck. But Wadafaka is on the Puck, and he played mid last game, so who knows? I think it's that Doom jungle isn't really great. It's less than ideal. So I wouldn't go for that, but maybe they want to just because they don't have a better option for offlane.
Look at his set though. Stelcat, definitely no stranger to playing Doom. He got the entire 11 curses set. Looks pretty sweet. Well, they're both rotating into the jungle. Let's see what it brings. As we of course have got for RoX.KIS is Tron on the Darkseer, Vanscore on the Shadow Demon, BZZ will be playing the OD in the solo mid role, leaving Nexus on his favorite hero, the Gyrocopter, and then we only have one hero left, which is Yol on the Lina.
Yep, and 5v5 spot each other out in the bottom lane.
Yeah.
NEXT.kz very split up though, so they have to completely try and dodge this fight now. And Equal needs to be somewhat careful. He's got the high ground though, so he's probably not going to be spotted out. It looks like he won't. Gives RoX a chance though to do all the aggressive warding in that Radiant jungle, and then just back off. Decide how they want to lane. They know that everyone from NEXT.kz was down there, so they're running that defensive tri-lane most likely. And what they're going to do about it, it looks like they're leaving Tron down here, maybe?
Oh, Nix assassin with the double damage rune. Well, Tron was gonna be hoping to get it. Oh wow, they want to go for this. Disruption is there. Here comes the Light Strike Array. Equal in a lot of trouble. Looks like he'll be end up going down. Still lands an Impale, but it doesn't matter. He drops Darkseer with the first blood. Nicely done by RoX.
Yeah, I don't know, equal. That's pretty aggressive for him to chase there. None of his teammates are really close by. He really isn't ever gonna get that kill, just because of what the enemy heroes are. He got stun level 1, and they have Shadow Demon, they have Darkseer and Lina. All of those heroes have ways to stop Equal from getting that kill. So he just kind of goes pretty far out, and it makes it really awkward for Next now to be down a kill in this tri lane already.
Yeah, and it looks like we have a smoke up for the rest of RoX. By the way, before we continue, do you want to introduce just NEXT.kz for a minute?
Oh yeah, NEXT.kz, we're going to have the bottom lane Mantis playing on the Spectre, taking weirdly large amounts of damage.
Yeah,
there.
the disruption comes out. Here comes Yul with his Light Strike Array. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough though. I mean, there's already one level up in Desolate, but it looks to be enough. One more hit away from dying. Vanscore, can he get it? No. Salve and Tangos. Nice Light Strike Array up on 2. Impale still comes up on Vanscore. Surge to get him away. Soul Sumption still has quite a bit of damage, but he does have 2 Tangos if he wants to use them. Light Strike Ray upon Equal again. Can he get away? That Iron Shell really hurting him right now. Yul just walking after him. A couple of hits needed. Light Strike Array up on 2, and one of them will drop. That's Equal's second death of the game. Second kill gone with RoX.
Yep, and Equal is on that Nyx Assassin. Reeves going to be on the Visage. Mid lane, we're going to have Wadafaka on the Puck, and finally off lane will be that Doombringer, handled by Stalcat.
Yeah, wow. This is actually gonna be maybe a stat-breaking game here, because Nyx Assassin Visage over 70% win rate, while Shadow Demon Lina not as successful by far. Under 40.
Visage has I believe he has a particularly high win rate in general right now, maybe lately. Yeah, I could be wrong about that. So if that is the case, he's likely to have a high win rate with any particular hero, just because he's doing so well. But yeah, it's a little bit surprising that Shadow Demon Lina doesn't really have too much success, and Nexus actually in trouble. It looks like he is fine.
He gets chased down by the big Doom Rocket Barrage. He might still get it. He gets a kill. Oh my god, he gets a kill.
53% win rate overall for Visage. Actually, not as high as I would have expected. Yeah, that's Yol just rotating again. Yol, I feel like he's playing so well in this series. Without that rotation, Nexus dies there. He needed a little bit of additional damage from the Dragon Slave just to get the kill in time. And now that sets up top lane to be just in a great position for RoX. Gives Nexus the extra experience, gold, and gives Stalcat a death so that he's a little bit further behind.
Yeah. In the meantime, Vanscore countering a ward. And Equal just walking past because he can. I mean, he's still level 1. Reeves level 2 right now. We still have Vanscore at level 1 as well, though. But Yol, he is level 3, and he's setting up for mid. He helped all other 2 lanes so far. Let's see if he can do the same mid. There's no orb here for the Puck. He does have his phase shift. He just used it. Might be an opening, and this might be an opening as well. Or is it? No, it's not. And it's daytime. I think he actually saw him. Did he see him? I don't think so. It means a bottom lane. Oh, wow. Tron trying to run Surge away should be enough. Yeah, never mind that. There's nobody going down here, and Yol's already back top as well.
Yep, so RoX continue to just try and land the pressure low. I can't talk. Yol trying his best to move around and set up these kills. He's hanging out back in this top lane. Looks like that's probably the next place he wants to go for. I don't know if they can get this kill. Nexus doesn't have a point in the homing missile. So they don't really have a setup stun, but Yol doesn't need it.
Yol doesn't need it, gets it anyway. Stalcat goes down for the second time this game. 4-0 in favor of RoX, and they have a surge up and a double damage rune here. They go for a kill up on Reeves. In comes Equal though, might be able to do something. Soul Assumption, hello Shadow Demon, and by Shadow Demon as well. No Iron Shell here for Tron, so he won't be able to get a triple kill here. Otherwise, you know, look at these people, they're all so low. Oh, and that's something that Yol really likes to see. He's going in there. He sees, yeah, that's gonna, yeah. That was Mantis right there. I'm not sure why he thought he was safe there. They don't have wards. Can never guess where Yol is at, right?
Yeah, Yol is just, he's been involved in every kill again. He's doing a great job, and being able to get that kill there on Mantis just with the nuke combo, that puts him out of the lane. It gives some time for Tron to just kind of farm a little bit on this Darkseer. Gives him some experience. Vanscore's sitting at level 1, which is, oh, there he goes, level 2 now from that creep. I was kind of surprised to see that. He's supposed to be staying pretty far back. We've been watching kind of other lanes where Yol's been fighting. And top lane against Action.
This time they get a kill. Second kill of the game. Rejoice. Mantis and Stalka together. Two of the cores of NEXT.kz grouping up to get themselves a kill on the solo lane there, on the top lane, who got left alone by Yul, of course. And that was the Jero dying. In the meantime, Reeves looks to be in a tough position as well, because he goes into the jungle. And in comes the disruption from Vanskor. A bit of a blocking going on right there. Nicely done. Or nicely done, well. Disruption is there. Vanskor runs away from the tower. Light Strike Array is still going to be there, and that's still going to be Reeves going down. And the tower takes home no kill. And Equal coming in too late. He's still level 2. Can't do anything against a level 7 Darkseer. He can't hope to. And he doesn't have a level in Spike Carapace either, so that might have been a hope for him, but nope.
Yeah, I mean, Spike Carapace doesn't really do too much against this anyways. With stuff like Iron Shell coming out, you're taking a lot of damage. It's not just one big burst of damage from each hero. I guess it helps a little bit against Lina with the stun, but the stun off of Light Strike Array is longer than level 1 Spike Carapace, so it doesn't even really stop her from hitting you with the second nuke. And a level 2 Nyx, not really in a position where he's ever going to survive much of anything. I guess he's level 3 now.
Oh, Doom. And the Haunt. They want to do something. In comes the TP. BZZ. Is he going to be able to get himself away? Stalker hopes he doesn't, because he is chasing him down. Gets a Light Strike Array in the face, though. Yul on point once more. Disruption is going to be there. Here comes another Light Strike Array. If he wants to, he'll probably hit it. If he wants to. There we go. And that's going to be Stalcat in some trouble. Hey, BZZ, welcome back. Nice Astral Imprisonment. Setting up for maybe another Light Strike Array. Not even needed, but Yul still gets the kill, and that is Doom used. 2 TPs used, of course, in return, but they still got the kill in the end. And they forced Mantis to haunt. He left the fighting site a long time ago, though. Like, oh, and he's actually... Oh. Really? Really, Mantis? Because...
Yeah.
I mean, he knew that there were 3 people there.
Yeah, definitely. Like, they just killed Doom, but they just killed him right next to him. He's like, oh, I need to farm this right here. There's no way they'll come for me. They were low on mana. Maybe he thought they didn't have enough that they were going to be able to initiate him. Particularly the Lina really didn't have too much for that. But with the Essence Aura from BZZ, I'm sure he procced at least once for them to get some mana back. And that's what's important. So if they have even enough mana for 1 or 2 spells, that's enough to kill the Spectre at this point. He's only level 6. He has no points in dispersion at all at the moment. I understand that leveling it to max. It's a skill that gets better as the game goes on, and you want to get the points in the aggressive skills early.
Yeah.
But
Nexus is under siege here, gets a Dream Call here, lands a cooldown, might be able to get a kill in return here for Mantis. Rocket Barrage hits again, it's a kill. Hey, yo, welcome back. That's gotta be another kill. Nexus still dies. And I just want to point out... Oh, Crom! Oh, come on! Who did they just kill off? They killed off... There was a kill where Yul wasn't involved in.
Yeah. Where was that kill?
Where was that kill? Because just a moment ago he had 100% involvement rate. But it looks like he doesn't have an assist in the Spectre kill, but that's not true. Maybe it was too late. He didn't get an assist for the Spectre kill, I think.
Yeah, the Spectre might have died before that Dragon Slave hit.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, like, he has 100% involvement rate, but that wouldn't be true anymore. Tron might be in some trouble. In comes Light Strike Array, but the Hunt comes in, and Tron should indeed be going down. If he doesn't, I'd be quite surprised. Here comes a Surge. Should I be surprised? It might be surprised. I am surprised. He is still alive. It will be what a fucker that drops Mantis. Oh my god, Mantis, you're in a world of pain. He goes down. Double kill for Nexus. 3-12. Tron gets away. Like, seriously, how does he get away from that?
Surge, it's a powerful spell. You just run, run away.
You just run. Very powerful.
You gotta go fast.
Use your legs.
That's how it works. You just gotta go fast. Run the opposite direction of where their heroes are. You'll be fine.
Look at the net worth. We don't have any towers down in the game, by the way. Towers are still even. This is just kills and rotations and last hits.
Yeah, that's
Lina
not good.
is higher than anybody else of NEXT.kz. I mean, the other 3 cores, I was expecting that. That's fine. But Lina, yeah, she too.
The Lina with 0 last hits, 0 deny.
Yeah. She's just been in so many kills, and even if she didn't get an actual assist or kill, she was around there. Oh, in the meantime, bottom lane, Doom up on Yul. Oh, Yul Mechanism helps out, maybe a little bit. Nice use of the mana. The shockwave going through should be rewarding a kill. Nice. Deny. Deny. You shall not get that kill. And now Stalkat might be in some trouble. In comes OD, but the TP time so long. And that's not going to be rewarding a kill for him. He doesn't have a 4-staff. And that was still Mantis chasing it down. That's so not Mantis. Seriously. He was chasing down a Shadow Demon. In the end, he gets the kill. That's great for him. But why?
What is that face?
I don't know. That's a weird face.
How do you make your eyes look like that?
It's a Russian face.
Oh, it's a Russian. Is that what Russians look like?
Yes, when they have a lot to drink.
Oh, alright. Yeah, so Mantis, I don't know how hard he's trying at this point, if he's going for that kill, where he chases Shadow Demon past to the 3rd tower. Yeah, he gets the kill and dies. It's not what you want to be doing when you're carrying. Where's he haunting to?
I think top maybe. He's not gonna haunt. I mean, he thought he could help the Nyx, but Nyx goes down instead.
All these kills are taking place without Yol now.
Yeah, what's the... Like, Yol, you're dropping behind. He doesn't even have... Oh, he hasn't got mana boots. Like, by now, maybe a Blink Dagger? No. No.
Well, he isn't... He's still sitting at 0 last hits. That's really pretty rare that we see someone with 0 last hits.
And 0 denies for support. Like, last hits I can understand for support. But then at least you have some denies. But he just hasn't been on lanes to do things. He only has been there to kill. Like, lane control is far beyond him. He's in terms of kills. Home Missile still chasing down Puck. Dream Coil gets up on 1. They still haven't seen Yul there, though. And that will be a Light Strike Array up on Mantis. That's Mantis dead already. In comes Stalkat. He has got that Doom. Does he want to use it? Yul. Mechanism. Orb. Trouble. That is going to be Stalkat. Taking a lot of damage. Vacuum. Stalkat will end up going down as well. He still dooms up Yul.
The Doom.
And that's going to be a deny. Don't run away.
What?
Oh, look at that. Is that gonna be enough? And a disruption?
Disruption! Oh my god!
Holy crap! Holy crap! That's awesome!
That's insane. That's like 7 seconds?
Yeah. Thou shall not die! That's... Oh, wow. Yeah.
It's 6 seconds of Doom is just not there. 6.5 seconds of Doom.
That's a half of this. No, that's almost half the duration. Not quite.
That's crazy. So yeah, they can save apparently people from Doom with that.
Yeah, and they might try to take Stalkat down again. I mean, he just died, goes in up against 3 people. Do you really want to do that, Stalkat? Really? No. Deny on the tower though, and Visage, the person that we haven't seen for a long time, he's level 7.
Yeah, I think that was planned by Stalkat. There wasn't really much chance of him dying there. He knew that no one had mana. And if he pushes them back by chasing, it gives Visage time to deny that tower. I'm assuming that that's what he was going for.
Yeah.
He wasn't getting a kill there. It was just
so too,
him trying to be distracting. So, good little play there, but they're still pretty far behind. They're not really in a position where they can do too much fighting. And we still have heroes like this Lina, Yol, who are completely out farming everyone on their team, and it's a support Lina who went treads actually.
Interesting. Now, in theory, I mean, you get, like, in terms of raw mana that you get from boots, it's only like a couple of mana difference. It doesn't really matter that much, but you don't get that active. Maybe, of course, when you have an OD, you don't need that active, and you want to have the extra attack speed because you are carry Lina from this point onwards. Awesome. In comes fight on the bottom lane. Mantis sitting already. They're not farming, they're just fighting because they need to equal. Level 6 comes out, sees Nexus. Sentry ward, not there. Oh, there we go. That's gonna be someone there. Cooldown comes down. Nice impale still though. That's gonna be Yul in a lot of trouble. Yul ends up going down already, but in return they take down Mantis, they take down Reeves. Can they take down more? It looks like they can. Nexus with the Shadow Blade. Doesn't have mana, doesn't really matter. Is still gonna be able to pick up the kill on the Doom. And Puck, as well as Nyx Assassin, live, and they only lose 2 supports for it. It's a shame that Joel actually died, but he is already back. Did he actually buy back? Yes, he did. Okay, that's about back Lina, and all of a sudden, she's below net worth for 2 cores of NEXT.kz, but she might be actually back up again with its tower. No, but almost. Only 10-20 gold if she takes these neutrals. Oh, she does. Yes! Back on top!
Got it.
Yep.
Get that gold.
Get that gold.
So that illusory visage in the middle of the fight from the wall was confusing me. It gets the markers above it for soul assumption. And I kept looking at it like, oh look, it's visage. He's about to get this kill. And then I'm like, wait, illusion visage. Really strange. I don't know why he gets the markers for soul assumption on an illusion.
Oh. Nice. From Prism. BZ gets surged away into safety. Still got the soul assumption to send him on his way though. Courier. Should be okay. Nice recoil up on 2. Here comes the Eclipse. Reeves in a lot of trouble. It is gonna be the Shadow Demon that still goes down first. So the Hunt is there too. BZ getting doomed up with the BKB on. Still gonna be able to make it away. Stalcat will end up going down. Equal. In some trouble. Gets a Dragon Slave. Yul doesn't have his Laguna Blade anymore. In the meantime, OD still ended up going down. That's gonna be Tron dropping as well. And this is RoX.KIS in a bit of trouble. Light Strike Array still allows for them to try and get away. I mean, Tron should be able to TP himself out. But Yul, I think he's gonna go down. The birds will be able to stun him up. Here comes Equal with a Vendetta as well. Does have enough mana. Here comes the Disruption. But Yul, you're dead. And the
And Score too in trouble. Oh.
Yeah.
Equal. The Vendetta ran off right before he got the Van
Yeah,
Score.
and that's gonna be a kill going the way of the Gyro. That's gonna be the Spectre Dead, Demonic Purge upon Equal. That's gonna be another kill. And now, I mean, the OD went down, and they got the Shadow Demon, I believe, as well. Maybe before that, but they chased for too long, because I actually thought, like, wow, NEXT.kz is taking this fight. They're doing really well with this fight. But then they kept chasing too long, and that gave RoX.KIS the chance to come back. They came back, and then they took down Spectre. You can't allow your Spectre to die that fast.
Yeah, it's been a lot of that this game where NEXT.kz feel like they're chasing a little bit longer, a little bit farther than they really are able to. They are behind in this game. They have to be feeling that they're behind in this game. And
no doubt about that, I think.
You don't want to chase into a pretty strong, like a team that's just ahead of you in terms of gold, in terms of levels, who also has abilities like Disruption, like Surge, where you're not really ever going to be coming out ahead. If they want to get away, they're getting away. Shadow Blade, Surge, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, looks like BZ might be in some trouble. Storm Prism is there. He tries to run. He has got his BKB if he wants to try it. The TP's coming as well. Here comes Nexus. Rock Barrage. Equal trouble. Mantis still chasing. BZ, you might still want to run Disruption. Demonic Purge first. Never mind that. Now comes the BKB and the Disruption. And that is gonna be one dead Equal. And that is gonna be Stalcat. Sorry, Mantis haunting himself away. This time. Was able to haunt himself up on Yul, I think, and he just got away as fast as he could.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, so he gets away, but again, they're just like chasing after OD and they can't secure the kill and they end up feeding a kill.
Yep. Oh, Yul might be in some trouble here. Light Strike Array. Could try to go for a kill. TP's actually come in. They want to fight this again. Dragon Slave? Nah. Can't get it. Need a Force Staff up on the OD, but he doesn't have it. He has a BKB.
The BKB's an important pickup here. He's been taking a lot of magic damage.
He's still gonna find someone though, but they can't follow it up. And BC actually takes a lot of damage. Will end up going down by the soul assumption of Reeves. Nicely done. Yul doesn't have enough mana for. Actually, he's doomed. He's gonna go down as well. That's gonna be another kill. Deny. Never mind. Deny. Gyro. Yul never dies. Rocket Barrage doing quite a lot of damage here. Flak Cannon trying to help out killing off the birds, but he's taking a lot of damage here. Getting stunned up a bit and goes down in the end. That was a stun coming off from the War Stomp from the Doom, by the way.
Yeah,
if people were
that
wondering.
stomp.
That stomp that works. And that's gonna be a second kill going the way of RoX.KIS. I mean, they got the OD and they got the Gyro. Of course, they didn't get Yul. But nonetheless, kill's a kill. Equal. Might also be a kill. Vacuum back in. Iron Shell's still going to be there. They have the Eclipse. Why not drop it? Even though you don't see the hero, you know he's there. You get yourself a kill with it.
Yeah, I don't know, just kind of, he's sitting there on Nyx Assassin, hitting a tier 1 tower by himself. I don't know. That seems a little questionable to me. People show up and they just kill him.
Oh.
He tried to get away with Vendetta, but it doesn't really work when they have enough AoEs and also the vacuum to just pull him in for a little bit. So again, just overstaying their welcome a little bit. NEXT.kz, they took like an okay fight. They get the kill on Gyro, they get out with the Doom, but they give up the Nyx Assassin on the retreat path anyways.
Yeah, they get a little bit of experience back. Look at that experience graph. It just goes up for a little while. Now it's only 12k in favor of RoX. Ooh.
Only 12k at 20 minutes.
And 15k gold. That's kind of troublesome. I mean, there's only 3 towers dead on the side of NEXT.kz. No towers dead on the side of RoX just yet, and we do have RoX trying to go for Roshan right now. Should be fairly easy to take him down. I mean, they have got some nice damage, some nice disables coming off from them as well. And actually, this gives NEXT.kz a bit of a time to farm. All of a sudden, they don't have to fight. This is something new for them. I like the build for Mantis though, like he knows he has to fight, so face boots and drums are his items right now, and that's the items that you should go for if you know that you're going to be fighting early on. The downside is
Sean has
that his net worth is
top tower is under
still
attack.
like less than half than what, for example, Darkseer has. Yul, by the way, has totally dropped down on the net worth. Like, he needs more gold.
Yeah, but he's still not farming, and that's fine. He's doing pretty okay. I guess he's slipped quite a bit. He keeps dying. Keeps getting killed by Doomed. Keeps getting doomed, which is like really awkward when you think about it. Doombringer is using his big, all-powerful Doom ult to kill.
Ooh, Dream Coil up on BZZ. Pops his BKB already. RoX.KIS comes out as well. Can they take him down? Stylecat wants to take down Nexus. He is doomed. But there's one Astral Imprisonment. Where is Disruptor? Or where is the Nah, he's not going to be there. He's going to go down. There we go. The Haunt is going to be there as well. BZZ. That's an Aegis burned. And in comes the Shadow Demon. Or at least he thought that. Until he finds the real Mantis who haunted in towards him. Impale there as well. And that's going to be a couple of kills going away of NEXT.kz. Even though they don't get BZZ in the end. They didn't get BZZ. Laguna Blade. Well, that's Spectre down. Wow. Okay, never mind that. They had such a good fight going for them. TP out. Is there a vacuum? No. Yeah, too bad. In the meantime, Nyx Assassin still went down on the other side. I mean, I really thought they had that fight. Once they took down the Aegis, if they surrounded him altogether, just left that Shadow Demon there, they could have, I think, taken him down. But the Haunt was there towards the Shadow Demon. And then all of a sudden you miss your main damage dealer.
Yeah, and that was a really delayed reaction by the support up there. That fight lasted quite some time with just OD and
Yeah.
Gyrocopter hanging out, and no one ported in, even though they had that tier 1 tower right there to port into. I was expecting Yol or Vanscore to really make their way up there a little bit more quickly, and they'd probably just completely destroy that fight. Did they take the tier 1 bottom in the middle of that?
No?
I can't see. I know it's down. I don't know if that was right when they took it, because they were down there.
They already had a tier 1 tower down.
That's what I thought. So I don't know. They were down in that bottom lane drawing lines to push while it was going on, and it doesn't look like they really committed to that plan. So I don't know. They're grouping up towards this top lane now, though. So maybe they'll go for this tower as a team and try and actually start closing this game out.
Yeah, nice spike carapace up on equal. Let's see if they can take down this tier 2 or if NEXT.kz really wants to fight, because that's gonna be it. Like, do they want to fight already? I have to say, the fights that they have are more equal right now than I thought they would be, considering the horrific early game that they had. And that's of course because of the Visage a lot, as well as because of the chaos that Spectre can create with a level 2 Haunt right now. But let's see if they can take this fight. If they don't lose this fight, I think NEXT.kz is not doing as bad as we might think. Nice Dream Coil! Here comes a cooldown and the Haunt. BKB's turned on all around and Nyx goes down, but as does the Shadow Demon. Laguna Blade will burn down Stylecat. And that's gonna be a game or fight, whereas there's no Doom. Reeves in some trouble. Reeves in a lot of trouble. In comes Nexus, in comes Mantis. Nexus trying to TP out, won't be able to do so, ends up going down. They do take the puck down as well, though, and this is not that bad of a fight for NEXT.kz. They do take down 2 heroes, but they lose a lot more, of course. It could have been worse.
Yeah, I mean, everything could
no.
be worse. They could have. Yeah, Yol going down too. This is RoX playing, I think, a little bit more aggressively than they need to.
Yeah.
Playing really sloppy. They don't need to be standing here with 1 hero at a time on the opposite side of the tower. Drum's just not a good item on Spectre, maybe?
Yeah, no, actually, it's the right thing is, I think, because you pick up drums with your Spectre if you know that your team can't hold out without you long enough. So if your team is already basically losing the fights, you can't hold on to fight for or to farm for a Radiance. So I think that's more the cause for it than it being
Yeah,
a
it's
bad
more
item.
that drums is like reactionary
Yeah.
to how the game pace is going, where you're not really able to get that far. You're not having the start you really wanted, where you're picking up a bigger item, because once you get something else early, you're not going back for drums.
Exactly.
And Doom getting a kill on OD, that seems pretty okay.
Yeah, it was a 3-man gank. I think yeah, Vendetta was used for that. Nice pickup.
No Doom,
No,
but
no
yeah,
Doom.
they get that free kill. And that's a good kill to get. OD is pretty powerful in these fights. You don't want him alive. And Yol has Blink Dagger finally, so it looks like he's thinking about doing something in this bottom lane.
Nice. Blink forward, Light Strike Array up on Stalker, Laguna Blade as well, and Demonic Purge. Two supports, they want to take him down. Can they stop him from TPing out? Yes, they can. Disruption is there. In comes Nexus as well with the Shadow Blade. Turns on the Rock Rush if he wants to, but it's not even needed. Never mind that. Wow. Yeah. I mean, considering the fight, I have to say, like, NEXT.kz, they still fight okay-ish. But they are so far behind. I mean, look at the net worths. There's 3 people just above 10k gold on a set of RoX.KIS. Very evenly spread. And the 3 cores of NEXT.kz are very evenly done as well. But they're like half, almost.
Yeah, it's... I don't know, it's just not really going well for NEXT.kz. They're sort of scrapping in these fights, doing okay, getting a little bit out of them, but even when they're going even with RoX.KIS now, RoX.KIS have this huge advantage still, and they're not really pulling it further back, they're just sort of stagnating it. And that is okay.
Ooh,
That's
they
like
pick up the Dire's Courier, nicely done equal with the Vendetta. But they focus on the tier 2 anyway. In the meantime, top lane looks like they want to take down BZ or the tier 2 tower. Tier 1, rather. Would be the first tower, actually. Oh, in comes the defense. They want to try and take down NEXT.kz. Can they do it? Dragonslave misses here as Puck already tries to get away. Nice haunt. Trying to maybe help out, or are they? That's gonna be Reeves. Dead. Very dead. The only one that goes down for now, though, as they will take down Alina as well, was chasing down the Puck. Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have left his team. It's a 1-for-1 trade, but they do defend their tower.
yeah, they trade some kills, but they don't get the tower. They lose their tier 2 in the bottom lane too, which is sort of what was the tower race going on.
Yeah.
So not really ideal. It's just support for support, but it's still Yol is starting to play a little over aggressive here. Tron.
Yeah, he's gonna get impaled and doomed and yeah, daggered and dead.
That's a lot of ultimates used. Oh!
Nexus!
And they use Doom and Vendetta for that?
Yeah.
So, pretty much abysmal for that gank to go that way for
Oh, they do get the tower. They get the tier 1 middle as well.
That's like 4 Doom denies now or something like that this game.
Yep.
Doom is just not having a great time. Casting Doom on people is just like, instead of a kill that they would definitely get, instead it's getting denied.
Yeah. I have to, like, nice play again, of course. But, yeah, that's just, I mean, it's just, on top of everything else, it's just not going NEXT.kz's way, though they are able to keep the gold graph even. BKB actually baited out here on BZZ. That's quite, interesting. This is a 4-second BKB right now, BCZ. At 28 minutes. And he's got silenced now. They know that the BKB is on cooldown. Yeah, that's one deadly Lina right now. She's level 14. You look at the levels in general, level 14 is the same level as the Spectre, which is the second highest level up on NEXT.kz. We still have a level 9 in the pool, which is also on the same team. It's on RoX.KIS, so they have the highest and the lowest. Level 9 on Van score. And they go in. They go in on Mantis. Look at him run.
He even gets out. Nice. Yeah, Vedscore's not had a great game for getting levels, like earlier when he was level 2 and everyone else was like 3+.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad.
That's also so sad. I mean, come on, that's like you're a Doom. You know? You're a big, scary, mean old Doom, and you live for your Doom. For your spell Doom, that is.
Your ult and your name are the same word. Like, you need to...
Yeah,
you want that. You want that to do something. It's what you're named after, and it's just not working out for him this game.
It's not working out at all. I mean, he's preventing people from casting spells. Bravo.
Yeah.
But they are, I mean, I have to say again, like RoX.KIS, we saw that in the previous game too, when I said that they were very friendly, giving NEXT.kz space. I'm feeling like they're doing it again. But this time it doesn't feel as... like, they're not as far ahead as previous game, maybe. Almost. Right now, NEXT.kz is fighting back better than they have in the previous game, so they're able to keep the gold graph even. Experience graph is even slowly going back up again. And I think like the whole thing about if you keep the gold graph even like percentage-wise, if you can already fight your opponent team while they are 15k gold ahead, imagine what you can do if you actually take down those outer towers and get yourself some extra gold.
Yeah, it's certainly helpful. It kind of just comes down to when RoX are going to take a big team fight where they work together very well. Don't over with 1 or 2 heroes. And if they get this next tier of big items up in the near future, looks like no, it's just play mail coming out. So nothing particularly big. BKB is up on Gyrocopter. He's already used it once. He's got a Demon Edge at this point, so he's getting some damage up. That's going to help a lot of these team fights. BZZ already hits pretty hard just by virtue of being out World Devourer. A lot of damage. They have a lot of AoE, and if they just sit there and they play patient, stick together as a team, it's hard for NEXT.kz to really do much about it. Where their downfall thus far has been he chases people down, or someone chases someone down and just ends up picked off.
Yeah, I agree. You have to reconnect the Skype, I think. You kind of seem to cut off a little bit here and there, but yeah, you're right. I mean, NEXT.kz, every time they looks like they're doing okay, they overextend. And that's something that RoX.KIS then takes advantage of, so they can they can do that, as we have got Equal actually chasing down Tron by the looks of it, or at least going top. Tron is going to be finding himself a bundle of heroes, trying to get himself out. Here comes an Impale, and looks like there is going to be finally a Doom kill. Doom actually got the kill. Oh my god, that's cute. Haunt goes in to check where everybody is, and NEXT.kz backs himself up, and yeah. First game ever where OD picks up a Linken's, and I have to just point out it's a Linken's and a BKB, so super safe. And of course not wanting to get doomed anymore.
He wants to be completely doom-proof.
Yes.
And I don't blame him. Doom is very annoying to have cast study. Sheever's guard soon?
Perhaps indeed.
Yeah. It's probably what we'd go for here. Sheever's guard, a much better item on OD than AC. But weirder things come out from professional players when they feel like they're way ahead, so...
Yeah, the Skype reset didn't really work.
Dang.
Dang, yeah. Can you like reload your Skype? Last time that worked, right?
Yep, I'll try it.
Cool. Then we'll see Nexus build up a MKB, so we'll have that for the next fight. And when that next fight is going to be, is probably going to be when the Aegis is still up on RoX.KIS. And they might actually be trying to do something now as Yol comes in. Nice blink away. Spider senses. That's gonna be Nexus trying to go for Mantis. Mantis trying to run himself away. But nobody can catch anybody anymore. And that's gonna be it. That's gonna be all she wrote. No initiation. No Aegis burn. In the meantime, I mean, this Nexus is just still... He's just getting ahead right now. He wasn't even that big of a factor in the early game because that was Yol. But he is starting to become that true carrier that you have to fear. Same time Spectre, same story though. With a Blade Mail. I like the pickup. She's got 3k gold as well. Welcome back.
Yeah, does this seem better, maybe?
For now, I can't really know him unless you talk a lot, so...
Alright, well, I'll probably eventually talk about Yol trying to for this kill on this. Silly. Alright, yeah, it's getting to the point where we're gonna have big carry fight, and right now, their carries are bigger, and that's gonna be scary for next.
It didn't work. I'm gonna just reset the call, okay? Here we go. We don't want to have people sounding like robots now, do we? There we go, and we're back.
Hopefully we're back.
First time a Shadow Demon ever picked up a point booster.
This is the first time Shadow Demon's picked up point booster. I guess you can't build Aghanims on Shadow Demon.
It is a casual
so
point booster.
Yeah, it doesn't go into anything really advanced score.
Yeah, let's see. It does sound. It still doesn't sound really good though. What did we do last time that made it fix it?
I don't remember.
Damn, because it fixed it for a long time. Let's see, now RoX.KIS going towards the bottom lane, of course. Wanna try and end it with a double damage rune, and with the Aegis still there as well. Double damage rune is about to run out. Aegis needs another 1.5 minutes or so, a little bit less than that before it runs out. But they're gonna just go up the high ground because they can. Astral Imprisonment is there. Here comes a cooldown as well. They will be going for Stalk at first, but the Doom, is it gonna be casted? No, he doesn't have mana for it. BKBs all around. Nexus will end up almost going down. He still has it. Aegis will indeed go down, and that's the only one that dropped so far. Darkseer wall went down. The tower is still standing in full glory right there, so they haven't been able to get that. There's still the Doom. The Hunt was used in that fight. And I have to say, like, that was an awkward fight. So much was used. So almost everything was used. Disruption there. Keeping Puck away a bit. Nice impale up on 2. They go for Nexus again. Now he turns on his BKB. Vansker in a lot of trouble. That's gonna be Doom still going down. The Doom is still up though, up on Nexus, as we have Equal going down as well. Tron very low on life, but they did take down 3 in total, as we also have got the Spectre dead in that ordeal. And let's see if they can save this Doom target. Yes, they can. Doom targets don't die. And they're going just up high ground another time that they find Stalkat. He just bought back. If they kill him off again, that will be massive. Stalkat taking a lot of damage. Stalkat, one more hit, he goes down. That's bought back and died again. And that is gonna be the Puck dropped as well. And he buys back instantly after that. Just Puck and the Visage left alive. Yul standing very far forward. To be careful, fortification goes off, trying to buy some time, 20 seconds before Mantis is back. Nice blink in, but instantly the Astral Imprisonment, and they're gonna go in on him. Rocket Barrage is there, nice phase shift, but it's only delaying the execution. I feel he's trying to lure them away from the base. It's not gonna work out though. They go for Reeves, they go for the racks. They don't let themselves get chased out, apart from Yol, who of course does get chased out. He does have a Laguna Blade, but yeah, he's not gonna chase that. He shouldn't chase that. Oh, he does chase it. Thinks he's hiding in the jungle, now he's stuck. In the meantime, BKB's turned on all around here again as everybody comes back up alive. Melee Rex still ended up going down. Mantis taking a lot of damage here again with his BKB. He has to run. Nice. Blade Mill making sure that people take some damage from hitting him. BZZ getting slowed down, but still very fast to get himself out of there. That's gonna be BZZ still going down in the end. What the fuck, able to get himself out. There goes another Hunt. Can they get him? That's gonna be Nexus dead, and this could be the turnaround that NEXT.kz was hoping for. RoX.KIS, did they overextend? I think they did. Yul trying to get away. 2 seconds before it can blink again. Will end up going down before it can blink. Vansker goes down as well, and that's a team wipe. And that is overextension for you. Oh. And Kanaz is trying to reboot his computer to make things work. There we go. So yeah, I mean that's something that NEXT.kz can be really happy about, with the BKB up on Spectre as well. I mean, she did use 2 charges in that one fight. That is definitely gonna be Nexus perhaps on the way back to charge the BKBs. It's worth it. It's worth it. They did lose the melee racks, but if that's all they lose from being behind for this long, that's actually a really good fight for them. And they have so much time that they get back from just that one fight. They have got a bit of gold still going backwards. I mean, Experience Graph will show it more clearly. It did go the way of RoX.KIS, of course, at first, because they did win that fight at first. But then, they stuck around for too long, and they ended up going down, and they end up giving some experience back to NEXT.kz, giving some hope back to NEXT.kz. Let's see what they do with that hope. I mean, they did buy back. Almost all of them did buy back. We have Doom buying back, and the Puck as well. Spectre did not buy back, still has it. Has got 2400 gold already after previous fight. We can't really look at the amount of deaths per people. I just figured that out. Like, I'm seeing the Spectre and I'm thinking, whoa, she's doing bad because she died 10 times. That's actually not the case, because everybody died a lot. Though Mantis did die more than his teammates did. Actually, I say that, but Doom actually died more. But I mean, she is actually able to catch up a little bit. In terms of net worth, she is now higher than the Darkseer, and that's the first time this game. And that says something, as we have got Darkseer himself getting a bit of harassment there, but NEXT.kz doesn't end up finding a kill. That was a vendetta attempt, perhaps. That is, by the way, a hex up on the Darkseer. More control for RoX.KIS, as apparently they need that, especially if they're gonna die for that long. Because, I mean, they really overstayed their welcome. They should have backed out way earlier. With this kind of game though, when you dominate a team very hard early game and you think you're like, you know what, this is in the bag, that's the point in the game where you start maybe making some mistakes and maybe not closing the game as fast as you could. And that could, in this example, put you in a bit of trouble because Spectre is considered one of the hardest carries in the game. If she gets her items up, and I don't mean just a Blade Mail on the BKB, but if she gets some more items up, like maybe a Radiance still, it would be a late one though, would be a possibility there. And welcome back, Kanaz.
Yeah, I hope it's working.
Yeah, it's
maybe?
working just fine.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes Skype, I don't know. Just my connection to whatever Skype wants to do. Yeah, I wouldn't expect Radiance. That's an item that becomes less and less effective as time goes on, and it's already 40 minutes in.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if this game goes on very long, NEXT.kz, I think they still have a chance. I wouldn't say good chance, but they have a chance.
Yeah, they definitely have a chance if the game goes on, simply because the RoX aren't really creating any more advantage here. They only got the melee racks bottom. I didn't really get to watch that fight because I tried to restart, but I see that they only got the melee racks bottom.
Yeah, and they got team wiped in the end.
Yeah.
And it was like a very long fight, and RoX.KIS just overstayed and then died.
Yeah, but they get this cheese Aegis now, so they're gonna have Aegis on Nexus, they're gonna have cheese on BZZ. And with this, I think they can just force the fight in the mid lane and get that second set of racks down. And once that happens, like, Spectre's great and all at team fighting as the game goes on and all that jazz, but when you're down 2 sets of racks and you have like a tier 1 up in a lane, it's kind of tough to really get to the enemy base.
Yeah, and I just want to point out, like, Yol has been doing really well, right? The entire game. And now he's actually sitting on net worth lower than, for example, a Visage, who was able to build an Aghanim Scepter. Oh wow, Equal might be trying to find someone. Motherfucker in a little bit of trouble, is able to open himself out. There goes the hunt. They want to try and fight this. They want to try and fight Lina. Lina indeed goes down. Nice kill by Equal. He jumps himself out straight away, and the buyback from Yol straight away as well. They still chase down on the puck as he jumps himself into where the courier is. TPs himself out next to a tower. I'm not sure if that's the right call. Well, it is the right call. He's able to get out.
Yeah,
nice pick up.
They managed to get the kill and get out. I don't know, Yol played really well at the beginning of the game, and he's been kind of all over the place after that. His aggression was amazing early, and it set up a lot of kills, and got them the lead that they had, but then his aggression kind of got them in this weird situation they're in now.
Yes.
Where he's overextending a lot, he's getting killed. He can't really do anything in fight because he keeps jumping through.
I mean, at some point he was some kills, 0 some kills, and now he's 9-8. Like he died a lot there, and he has actually died most of his team, even more than the Shadow Demon, who has been behind almost the entire time. Shadow Demon, who's got himself a soul booster. Okay,
he's got a full
Bloodstone Shadow Demon incoming.
I'm so ready. He's gonna kill himself to heal his team. The best support.
That's the best support. Oh, Tron getting hexed up, getting doomed up as well, as Stalka takes a lot of damage there. Nyx Assassin already dead though, and Reeves trying to get himself out. Jam on the floor as Doom goes down. Tron, still alive, gets denied. There we go. 2 for 1, with 1 deny, of course, be the one on a RoX.KIS, but they're not done yet. They're gonna try and go again with this creep wave. They don't have to deal with anybody of NEXT.kz, because they all backed out and they're sitting in their fountain.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower,
but the fortification is still there. Feels like just a break in one fight. Reeves comes back, still has his 3 birds. They jump in, silence up on 2. Black Cannon still doing a lot of damage. The tower might still drop as Nexus is still hitting on it. There we go. Blade Mill goes down on Mantis, but backs out after he pops it, and that's gonna be a disruption to save the OD for now. Call down comes in. Nexus, he just stands there. Rocket Barrage, Black Cannon, everything he can throw out he does, and Visage ends up going down. His birds still safe for now. Actually, there's only 1 bird left standing, and that 1 bird will be going down as well. That's gonna be 3 birds on the floor. 300 gold given away. Question is, will they overstay their welcome once again, or will they actually this time just normally back off? And it seems to be that last one is the case. In the meantime, of course, the melee creeps, or the creeps, got the ranged racks in the end. Yol ends up still going down, but as does the puck that killed him off to begin with. I mean, that was just a bit weird play from the puck. Equal might be able to do something here, though. He hasn't got a Blade Mill of his own. I mean, if you can pull out the damage, then let's just let your opponent team do the damage, maybe. Can they have a Doom? They don't have a Doom. BKB, Haunt in. Mantis, very low on life actually. BCZ might be able to turn this around. Mechanism comes up. Hello, Nexus. BKB on. Equal already dead. Stalkat will be following suit, and that is going to be 1 Mantis, Spectre running away, last one alive for his team, and this could be the opening that RoX.KIS wants to have to go for the mid-racks. And I feel like this fight has been going on for such a long time that I've been like talking for myself for a long time.
It's true.
It is true.
Happened. It was a very long fight. They kept getting kills.
Yeah.
Everyone kept chasing to fight. And that was a really good fight in the top lane by RoX. They played patient, they didn't overextend, they just took the tower down.
I was actually quite surprised by that.
Yeah, I think they're done screwing around and they're like, alright guys, let's just calm down and play regular Dota. We'll just take buildings slowly by just grinding it out and get mega creeps.
Yeah, let's actually try. And they do get mega creeps, and indeed the Bloodstone is ready. We have got Mantis popping his BKB, but I don't think it's gonna matter that much. He dies before he can reach his base. The question is, when will Van score suicide? Will he actually suicide before the fight hits?
I'm sure he will.
I think he will too. Oh,
Uh-oh.
Nope.
Van score, no!
He can't suicide.
He bought back to suicide? He's gonna teleport in suicide.
Well, he has to be running very far for this one. Yeah,
oh, he
he's
just killed himself
suicide.
There we go. There's a suicide.
He just wanted to
The
try
best suicide.
TPing to the tier 2 bottom and then suicide. Yay. But he just wanted to make sure it happened, indeed. And in the meantime, that is gonna be that is gonna be a game. Gems on the floor. RoX.KIS, they advance to the winners bracket finals, which is gonna be played tomorrow. Loser bracket finals, we'll see NEXT.kz. If you want to know up against who they are, I will tell you after this game, so I don't have a spoiler. Of course, we don't want spoilers in VODs. So NEXT.kz will be going to the loser bracket round number 1, while winners bracket finals will see RoX.KIS tomorrow. So we have ourselves another best out of 3 coming up in about 10ish minutes. So the previous series between IC Cup and Virtus Pro, they took too long, as in they lasted so that this game had to start later. But these 2 games made sure that that delay has been all caught up. So let's have ourselves another game. And that's our Twitters. You can all follow us on Twitter. Kanaz, Dota, Musik, Stats, and SheeverGaming. Go do that, and we will jump ourselves into the next game for, of course, the Corsair Gaming Summer Tournament. And this is group number A for the 4 groups that are coming. This is a mini GSL style, mini double elimination brackets GSL style group stage. So the 2 top teams will be moving on to the playoffs. And we'll see the lower bracket round number 1 right after this. Don't go anywhere.